Hello my friends, and welcome back to the next episode in the Gondor campaign. I do apologize for missing the middle of the week upload. The cold that I had caught last week kind of beat me up a little bit this week, so I'm still a bit raspy. You might hear it in my voice. I might cough a little bit here or there, but I'll try to suppress it. Now, at the end of the last episode, there were two Mordor armies. I did fight them off with Eorthorn's forces and suffered very, very few casualties. So now Eorthorn is besieging the Black Gate, which honestly I could attack with this trebuchet immediately, but I think I'd rather just get the battering ram in case ammo does not decide to work the way I want it to. Leofric the Bowed does move in to defend the Morannon, and Balaknar Sunfire leads a host of orcs to try and reinforce the north. Another captain, Captain Radanak, is approaching also with another army that my spy can discern. Looks like a lot of siege equipment is coming our way, and in the south near Minas Ithil, Captain Lundbag brings an army of orcs, so Mordor is trying to push me back, but I think I have them on the back foot now. There was a Dol Guldur army that was up here, and I'm not sure if they're still hanging around. They might just be up in the fog of war. Just in case, I was thinking I'd have Boromir defend Gelebrin just for a couple of turns until I can get more of a better garrison here with the guard barracks. And probably I do have the militia garrison, so I think once I get the guard barracks, I should be okay. I can recruit some proper troops, and then Boromir can rejoin the front lines. Now, in the south, Denethor is besieging Toros, which is a castle which does have some proper towers, so I'm going to just siege it out for a few more turns. Ideally, Captain Chagok, whatever you want to say his name is, ideally he attacks me and I can take this army to the field, fend off a Khandish army and the settlement, and hopefully actually kill off this entire force so I can just simply walk in. Serpent Lord Musab is also here. He would be a good pick to take out also. It's very tempting just to send some spearmen or pikes to go fight him. Harad does have an army led by Captain Sacklethor that looks like they wish to cross the Straits of the Anduin. However, they don't technically border me. They do technically border Linhir, so hopefully they can just go fight Dol Amroth over here. General Cimmerian hopefully can just go take care of him and move south, take Barad Har, and that would be ideal. The Ardenaim have taken over in Gobel Tolthalas, and in the west I was moving my reinforcements. I have Captain Thorondir and many other streams of soldiers that are making their way up to the northeast because the One Ring is still in Dunland. Now, I'm not certain that it will still be there by the time I can actually get my forces there, but there's a possibility that it could be in Isengard when it changes locations, or maybe it'll go to Moria or Goblin Town. There's a chance. It could just go down to the east. In that case, if it moves and it isn't in Isengard or in Dunland, then I will simply just help Rohan finish off Isengard, since Isengard is sending troops my way. General Tarzul appears to be wanting to intercept, he either wants to intercept my forces or he wishes to besiege the settlement of Karas. So, in response to that, I will need to send out my General Hirluin with his cavalry reinforcements and ideally these sellswords, and I'll need to meet up with this army. The problem is that I am vastly outnumbered here. My best play might just be to group up and then send Hirluin out, because he can only go to this tile where Belegorn is, but Tarzul can also do that. So I think I have to temporarily retreat towards my borders, which isn't a problem. I can also just sit in that fort and get a little bit of free upkeep on these soldiers. I don't have much more money to spend, only 700 gold, but this is a decent force, especially if I can get them here with Hirluin. Now, unfortunately, because I'm so low on gold, if Harad decides they do want some smoke and they want to attack me at Fanulond, well, I do have some Gondor infantry, some professional troops, but I can only really recruit one more Lebanon Marine, which I am going to do. Now, in the south, I've got an option. I can either attack Captain Mihal or go for Har Hunter, and I'm thinking I kind of just want to go for the town immediately with the siege and then defend from there, which I think is the smarter play versus fighting this army out on the field. So I'm going to do that. And there were some comments in my previous video about my lack of building a navy. I mean, I only have one ship, and yeah, I do see the value of having ships. I just don't like that startup investment. 2,000 gold for a ship versus, you know, 2,000 gold to a building that's going to make me money. It's a little hard to justify, but with Kond making more boats and Harad being a feature, and of course the Ardenaim, and the fact that this port is now blockaded because you can't, it's, you know, it says it and there's no lines coming out of it. I will start to pick up some ships, and I can ideally even stop the Ardenaim from taking back this island. If I can sink their ships while they have an army in it, that would be very huge for me. So for now, I'm just gonna have to be kind of relaxed. I'm gonna go to Pelargir with this boat, keep it in the docks for now while I build up a proper Gondorian navy. I think this is the only ship that I have, so I will start to train more. So bypassing Captain Mihal, I will go fight Har Hunter. General Argu leads the defenses with nothing but some Variag trash. Nomad Axemen and Warriors are the only real threat here, and the General himself. But I am not worried about them. I have catapults and ballista, so this is a town, so the towers should just be wooden towers that the ballista, I think, if I remember right, can take out. I know ballistas have very little damage they can actually do to buildings, but ideally the catapult can just take down the gate, and the ballista, yeah, you can actually hit that tower. Beautiful. I'll go ahead and besiege that out for a second before I march the forces up, as I don't want to take archer fire if I can help it. Or maybe I should have like aimed at the Variag nobles since they were right there. Yeah, I'll just let this play out for a second. Terrible accuracy, so I think I'll have to move the catapult forward. Gotta love how bad the accuracy is in this game. In case they do decide they want to send some forces at me, I might as well bring the archers up, get these spears in here, and my captain is going to be a big part of my offensive tactics here, him and the Fountain Guard. My only thing is I don't want them getting shot by the armor-piercing arrows of the general's bodyguard. That would be the only, like, you know, bad thing that could happen here. Okay, you're here. Let's take out that tower. Now I'm, what, we're at 67%, so any moment now, the gate will go down. Gotta love the terrible accuracy. Oh, looks like destroyed some building in the back there. That's cool. Okay, catapult, I'm gonna have you move forward. I might even be able to besiege them in the town here with some artillery fire. Might as well try that. Can you hit the general over there? That would be nice. Okay, I will send the captain's bodyguard forward first. Oh, those aren't them. That's the Fountain Guard. Oops, wrong unit. Okay, hopefully the catapults can actually make some contact. Maybe I'll aim a little farther back. Hopefully the ballista can also snipe the general. That would be huge. Okay, Captain, get in there. Okay, whoa, that was not a good shot. What the heck was that accuracy? Okay. Let's just shoot at the Variag nobles then. Who I think, yep, a few ballista shots are making it, which is good. Might as well bring up the spears now to protect the flanks against these nomad horsemen. Wow, that catapult is just having terrible accuracy. I need to move those Fountain Guard. Oh, that would be so bad to lose him to lose, like, my units. Wait, why? Wait, what? Who's got fire arrows on their side? Is this tower firing at me? Or is this tower firing? I am so confused right now. I don't know what that is. Oh, it is this tower. This tower is shooting at my guys. That figures. Well, I will move these archers up a little bit closer. I'll just continue to pepper at the Variag nobles while my general takes care of the nomad warriors. Might as well bring these Fountain Guard in there too. You guys can throw some javelins there. Fountain Guard, help out against the nomad axemen. We have 2 units of spearmen that I will also send into the settlement. They're getting some good damage over here. The Variag nobles are down to 21. I would love for a catapult shot just to hit the general. That would be huge. Very unlikely, but it's possible. Okay, you guys need to support the general in case he dies to armor-piercing axes. Is everyone firing over here? I hope everyone's firing over here. Yeah, if you're not firing over here, you need to be. Down to 18 Variag Nobles, not bad. Catapult's basically out of ammo. Wow, you managed to get one guy there with your last shot. Good job, crew. Absolutely amazing work. That was terrific. At least the ballista are still firing, and they are going to skewer the odd horse here and there. Accuracy still leaves something to be desired. They're almost, strangely enough, too accurate, in that they often will shoot at the direct center of a unit's formation, where often there might not even be like a single unit. They might hit one guy at a time. Look at this. They're firing right here in the middle, and they're not getting any kills. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, as they say. I'll send these spears to go flank while my Lebanon Marines aren't beating the Nomad horses. But they could use a little bit of Gondor's support, I think. Varag Nobles down to 10. So that's going to really diminish the DPS they can do. They still have all their ammo, because this is Medieval 2. Unlike in the modern Total War games, like Warhammer, for example, if you kill an archer in Warhammer, it loses all of its ammo. But in Medieval 2, they will fire basically as if no one had ever died. So even if there is only one man left out of a unit of these, let's say the archers had 150, he will fire every archer's full quiver. So if they have 18 missiles per unit, that one guy will shoot 18 times 150 arrows. But still, if you can cut that unit in half, you cut their DPS in half. So it's still worth it and helps you when you go into melee combat. Okay, Spearmen, I need you to keep moving. I need you guys to keep moving. My ballista is out of ammo. It's totally fine. Most of the step archers have died. I think I'll go ahead and bring these archers in a little bit closer. Let's go with veterans. I mean, I'm not in loose formation, but they do have armor upgrades. And they have shields, and these guys aren't too great at archery aside from the nobles, so I'm content to let them be. Okay, I finished out the right flank. General is still alive. Fountain Guard, I need you guys to push a little more aggressively here. Ooh, there goes another General's bodyguard. Come on. At the very least, what are these step archers down to 51 men? Varag Nobles down to only 5, and the General himself is not capable of firing either. So really they only have 4 archers at the moment. I would love to see a few more go down, but at least my spears are almost here to engage in melee, and they'll be able to clear out this whole force with very few casualties. Oh, I moved these archers a little bit too close. I meant to have them just fire at the nobles from far, but messed them up a little bit. Come on, can I get another kill here? I don't think it's gonna happen. I'll just have to use the spears, I think. Well, I'll fire at the farther unit. That way, these spearmen can go ahead and deal with the nobles themselves. Alright, take him out. There he goes. There goes another Variag archer. Uh-oh, a couple step tribesmen are going to try to throw javelins at me. I don't want that happening. So if you guys also fire at the back line here, are you guys not in range anymore? Hello? That's fine. Get some cinematic shots here as the spearmen fight the step tribesmen and try to take out that general. What was his name? Argus? Something like that? I love this permanent arrows on the battlefield feature. It's just really cool to see all the devastation. Look at this poor lad over here. He's got an arrow through the back of his head. Still firing at the hunters in the back line. Looks like my flanking forces have finally made it. Go, my spearmen, go. Okay, you guys need to be pushing up too. I don't know why you stopped. So we're gonna get a couple shots here on the Bruin Hunter, some step tribesmen. I'm basically not losing any men at this point in the battle. Yes, there goes the general. These step tribesmen should be soon to flee. And I really don't need to fire anymore. Let's just go ahead and put everyone into melee. Spearmen shouldn't have an issue beating these step archers in melee. I mean, they have terrible combat stats. Probably like 1 melee attack, if I had to guess. On archers too, just everyone get in there. Finish them off to the last man.
This is a clear victory.
Yes, a clear victory indeed. It's like Huron got 154 kills, the veterans 163, but the Fountain Guard 189. To no surprise, the Fountain Guard getting the highest number of kills. Now, my biggest plan with taking the settlement is if that other Gondor army decides they want to attack me, they will most likely besiege this town, and I can just put stakes at the gate and fight Gondor armies endlessly. I really don't even need much of a garrison, like a unit of archers and like some Fountain Guard. I'd be good to go against anything Kond has. And until they start pouring out their more elite infantry, like their Warlord's Guard and the Variag Swordsmen, that could be an issue. But they don't seem to be that interested in doing that at this time. I don't really see a need to repair the walls, but it's only 96, why not? Put these guys in Ustathil. Now I will take the spy I have in Ustathil, and I will move him towards Har Hunter to start dealing with the culture up here. And this place is making some nice income. 1,400, 1,500, that's respectable, isn't it? Now these reinforcements, can anyone make it to Earthor? No one can. That's okay. I do have another unit of Athelian Rangers ready to go to the front line. I might send them down here towards Mordor. Yeah, that looks like a good call. I'll put them in Minas Tirith. I do have another unit of Gondor infantry. I might park them. They could use armor upgrades, but do I even have the money for that? I might need to wait one more turn. I think I have another general showing up. Oh, I have another Lasarnic Axeman. That's good to see. Okay, I think that's an end turn, so I'm just going to let it cook. Oh, I'm actually getting a Merchant's Guild in Har Hunter. Honestly, I'll take that. There's always a chance that it could upgrade to a headquarters in time, and I could get a merchant, which would be fun to play around with. A new general is in Minas Tirith, and oh boy, the UI is bugging out again. That could be cause for concern. Is it Celefindir, huh? Interesting name. I don't know where I'm going to send you yet. You'll probably just live out your days in... probably in Mordor, honestly. Or I could maybe send him down to Ustathil to be the governor down there. I don't have anyone in... Oh, I do have someone in Karasast. Yeah, I guess... head down to Ustathil and give me a watchtower in the middle of my lands, please. Now, the Variags are moving away. They might try to defend Toros, and... Alright, unfortunately, Captain Sacklethor is eyeing Fanulon. I don't like that. Another recruitment report. A lot of retraining was done. That's good. I've got 11,000 gold to play with. I know you guys are going to bug at me if I don't get some ships, so let's get an Alakandros. And I don't think I want the weaker ship, though, because it's... I mean, it's 500 less, but 4 less attack, 5 less defense. It's a little cheaper. I feel like it's better just to have a bunch of these better ships, the Alcarandos. Not exactly sure what the meta is for shipbuilding. Oh, they're actually even cheaper in Minas Tirith. Yeah, let me grab one there. I don't really want the Air Soul. This is going to cost me a lot of money. If I get one more ship, that's what, 6,000? 8,000 in Longalen. Okay, well that gives me 3 more Alacondaros, and then I can combine them with Admiral Andrew here, who only has an Air Soul. And I might be able to trade... I don't think I'd be able to beat the Variag fleet with that. I might need a few more ships. Alright, well let me look at my construction first. Caranto's got a Master Mason's build house. I could only need a port there. That's not going to give me too much money. Maybe I'll hold off. Karasas got a port, which is nice. That's going to help its income, which is already going up. I'll grab a market here. Another about 100 gold. I'll take it. Maybe I do buy it. Maybe I do get the Air Souls. Why not? I could get 2 more in Minas Tirith and have a decent-sized fleet. And I think with 3 of these and 3 Alcarandos, I think I could beat the Ardenheim Navy in a fight. Their Admiral does have a lot of command, though, which makes it a little difficult. Oh, Brandir got a doctor. Which one are you? Oh, you're not that useful at all. Do you have a doctor here, Lauren? I hope you do. Yes, he does. Now, unfortunately, okay, Isengard is going to attack me at Goon, but I do have a full army. Oh, it's not much of an army, to be honest. Can I get any more mercenaries? I could get another unit of bandits. I'm going to pick those up because it's kind of an emergency. And then I can bring these reinforcements towards the north as well. They can begin their... I can begin the reinforcement wave to go help Hirluin out. Okay, now I'm thinking I might need to pull these guys back to Fanulon. Most likely I will. This is governing duties. Alright. That's going to cost me some income. It's not too bad. I can manage it. And I can get 1 more unit here. Do I have anything? Just militia, which I really don't want to recruit. I think this army could maybe beat that. Oh, the issue's going to be the pikemen. I don't really have archers except for some archer militia and Lebanon Marines. That's going to make that difficult. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, now Earthorn can attack the Black Gate, so I probably will. I'll bring in Forlong into this fight. Earthorn can command a full army, so I might as well grab all the elites I can, get them all in here. You guys can wait there for a second. Looks like Gellibrand's probably okay. I'll have Boromir put a watchtower up on the border here. And I'll put one there, just to give me a little more vision on Dol Guldur. I mean, this town is right there. They're not that far from me. That looks fine. Okay, I think it's time to do the attack at the Black Gate. Burrs has 1,600 soldiers, mostly just orc defenders. He is the faction heir at the moment, but he is just a standard orc with regular orc bodyguard, so he is of no threat. The other thing I like about fighting at the Black Gate is there are no towers here. It's just a big wall, so I don't have to worry about getting shot to death. Fortunately, it's hard to defend from my side because Mordor will attack it, and well, they just get to simply walk right into the Black Gate, and I do not get that luxury. I guess these 32 Gondor infantry can go ahead and push the battering ram to the wall here. As well bring the rest of the army up too. Formation does not really matter in this settlement. I mean, these are marked as towers, but I don't think I've ever seen them fire, especially because, yeah, the AI just wants to go back to the town square. Is this cavalry? Do they have knights? Okay, they just have Southron raiders. But honestly, like, this isn't even that bad of a settlement to defend if you are Gondor and Mordor comes from this way, because you can just choke point Mordor in this one area. They can't come and flank you. It's just a big defensive line that you can form. And you have a little bit of high ground you can play around with. There are a few kind of higher areas and hills that you can put your archers on. So it makes it pretty easy to deal with, I think. Let Mordor send their waves at me. It will take a moment to actually get my troops into the settlement, though. Oh, the tower actually does shoot? Okay, I guess I'll shoot the tower. I don't think I've ever seen it shoot before. Is it, oh, it's a ballista tower too. Oh, that could actually take out a trebuchet if I'm not careful. Okay, well, that's a little bit scary. I mean, it looks like I can damage it, so yeah, that won't be too bad. Trebuchet can deal with that all day. As long as it hits. Knights of Gondor moving forward. Like to see it. See here, it looks like my Fountain Guard, or not my Fountain Guard, my Gondor infantry have finally made it towards the wall. Now they have Southron Lancers and Orc Host, so I think I want Fountain Guard to begin the engagement, followed up with some Lasarnic Axemen to flank. I'm gonna keep hitting that wall, please. I'm losing some archers.
The battering ram is in place. It'll not be long before our enemies.
One more shot, perfect. That tower is gone. I'll now move up and deal with the other tower. Okay, archers, there isn't really a reason for you to be firing at this moment. I would love to be able to command them. Please get me out of the cutscene. Okay, you guys get over here.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us.
Axemen on the way. Fountain Guard versus Orc Host and Southron Lancers. Easy fight for the Fountain Guard. Start taking them out, lads. And these Orc Hosts aren't going to stand a chance in this combat. Another tower is gone. You love to see it. Before I took a little bit of damage here, but that's honestly fine. They seem to be the slow-firing ballista tower, so I didn't take all that much damage. Still are a lot of Orc Hosts to deal with here. Honestly, I could probably send the Swan Knights in, even though they'd be like technically not charging. Okay, let's bring in some more infantry. I think everyone can just simply walk in here. By the time the Axemen and the Fountain Guard deal with the Orc Host, everyone else should be free to walk in the settlement. Come on, lads, get in there. Oh, I have two Axemen of the Sarlacc. I like to see it. Oh wow, they're just charging in there, aren't they? Come on, Fountain Guard, push a little quicker. Earthorn, take him out. Fight amongst the Fountain Guard. It's awesome having this many Swan Guard. Okay, what are you guys doing? That is not the right way. Okay, just get out of Pike Wall if you're gonna do that. That's annoying. I'm gonna take a few more casualties than I really should have, because they decided to turn around mid-combat. I'll lose a few knights here, that's okay. They'll replenish in time. And I'm just trying to get a foothold in here as soon as possible. Landsmen, get to the side. It might be a little impatient, but I don't really mind. I don't think my Trebuchet can get in there, can he? You guys start running. I would love it if you guys could just be a little bit quicker. Still 100 Orc hosts to deal with. And not the most exciting battle. I'm just trying to push through a line of Orc hosts. Do they have 2 units here? Oh, they do. Okay. That's why there were so many of them. Excuse me. Okay. Axemen, why don't you guys... Actually, I should have some archers nearby, right? Have any archers in the settlement? Not yet. Okay, I need my rangers to get, like, up here right now. Come on, guys. Would love to start shooting them from range and not having to deal with every single one of them in melee. Takes a while to kill units in melee in this game. Even with elites, it still can take quite some time. I'm amazed the Southron Lancers haven't all died yet. I guess the Fountain Guard are being pushed back. Knights, you can probably go around the backside here. The Villain Ranger's almost in position. Okay, start firing. You guys get down the hillside, please. Okay, everyone else fight the Orc Defenders. It's gonna help with the archers firing into them here. That should help me thin their numbers just that little bit faster. I might be able to get a charge off, I'm not sure. The Orc Defenders running away, that's fine. Uh-oh, who is... Oh, that's their cavalry. Okay, it's not mine. I just really don't want any of my, like, non-replenishing cavalry to run into that melee if I can help it. Okay, why don't you guys go over here? Lasarnic Axemen, head around the flank. There might be a little bit of a concern for some friendly fire here. I'll just go ahead and bring these archers around now. Might as well speed this battle up, like it's just gonna be a melee grind. It's not that, like, you know, excuse me, cannot talk. Not that important of a fight. Like, there's nothing, like, crazy going on here. I'm just gonna rout some orcs. And then I'm just gonna shoot these guys in their own town square. Simple as. Okay, shoot the orcs. Please shoot the orcs. Okay, who is not firing? You guys aren't. Okay, please stop acting up. Actually charge these guys with the Swan Knights, that would be nice. You guys can switch to the Orc Defenders. Yep, there they go. That's what I like to see. Okay, now pull away. Oh man, I lost a lot of knights. I lost, what, 4 knights there trying to pull out of that melee? Okay. Well, I think Earthorn's done his job here. I think he is definitely done. Okay, where do I have some... Do I have any Gondor infantry? I just have spears, huh?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Alright, well, I will still play around the archers and attempt to use them to machine gun down these orcs. You guys hold down the line. Yeah, I am doing good damage here. Let's shoot at these orc defenders. I got Seaward Spearmen and a Gondor Spearman fighting side by side against Orc Host. Bring these Fountain Guard forward. Sonic Axemen should not have an issue beating away these Orc defenders, especially as they just appear to be trying to retreat to the town square. Should be seeing that number drop a little bit quicker than that. I'm a little disappointed. At least I can shoot the rest of these orcs to death. I'm running a little bit low on ammo. Yeah, let's have you guys start dealing with the Uruk bodyguard, please. These guys are almost dead. That's nice to see. Come on, Fountain Guard. Move a little bit quicker, please. Thank you. The archers stop firing. Or fire only at the orc defenders in the back. The orc bodyguard almost dead. Fountain Guard, keep pushing. Down to what, 190 orc defenders, and not bad at all. Able to beat them with some Lasarnic Axemen, and I will now put my archers in a pillar formation to basically get through this gap. Come on, keep moving, keep moving. What is this one Fountain Guard doing? Come on, make way for the other archers. I said get into a column, please. Okay, well that is annoying. They didn't quite do what I wanted them to do. Yes, I think their general is dead. You guys can shoot at them. These guys are fleeing. Good to see it. Come on, just keep shooting them down. Just keep shooting them down. Easy fight. Easy fight. Only losing 61, 147 by the Swan Guard, 216 by the Rangers, and 221 by the Fountain Guard. So Swan Guard did pretty good there. And the Black Gate is mine. Now I'm tempted just to exterminate it. I mean, I'll lose the slave hall and some of the infrastructure here. Then I can actually, like, manage to convert the populace and have public order here. So I will. And these 8,800, those are just orcs. Those aren't people. Those aren't slaves. Those are just orcs. Will I lose the guard barracks? Doesn't even seem like I did. I kept the guard barracks and the slave hall. All I did was lose the tribute camp upgrade. Awesome. And maybe some unknown buildings down here got weakened. Brawler's Pit. Let's get rid of that too. Honestly, very good trade. This place now has low population, 2,900. I could even get a siege works for additional trebuchet recruitment if I want it. A way station is probably going to be the best thing I can immediately get here to retrain some of my more elite and tattered units. So I'm going to grab that. I don't really need to repair the citadel at this time, but I will pick up a library. So a library and a way station to start. Yeah, that's fine. I won't be able to train proper troops there for a while anyway. Do I have any spies in this area? I've got to have one, right? Well, I guess I have him, but he's kind of useful. Keeping eyes down here. Excuse me. One's in Horondor, you're way in the east, so I can't even bother with you. You're also in Horondor, so I mean, maybe I don't need this guy so much, but it would be nice to keep eyes on what's going on here with her. Okay, Gond. Oh, another full army, wow. Oh, jeez. I mean, I guess I already know what Mordor's going to bring in, so I might as well just bring this guy back. Now, this army's going to be fun to fight. The 4 Nazgul, who will most likely besiege me. Now, maybe I can just merge some units here and take out the weak ones. I don't really need these 30 Gondor infantry at the moment. I can bring in a fresh unit. Oh, they can't make it in time, can they? Okay, well that's fine. I can bring in the other two fresh units here, and they can join later. These pikemen also don't really need to be here. I'll bring in the cavalry. Yeah, that looks good. I also have some units down here in Henneth Anoon. I'm really tempted to start pushing out from the south too. Perhaps Faramir can lead an army into Mordor. That might be a good idea. And maybe I take these two guys, move them to Minas Ithil. And yeah, that looks good. Resistance is futile. Urathorn is the gatekeeper. Love to see it. He has no fear. And do I have any units I can retrain here? I can't at the moment. We have a full unit of squires though ready to go. Maybe I'll bring these guys up to... Yeah, they'll join with Faramir's army. Faramir will lead a force into Mordor. I think there's a settlement down here. There's Yerk Estelad, but I think there's one like right over here. Or is it way down here? It might be over here. I'll figure it out soon. Ideally, I come into Yerk Estelad at the same time as I go for Durthing, and I do like a double assault here. That would probably be the best case scenario. Okay, now Har Hunter, you can... I mean, I gotta stay here for a bit and up the culture for a while. Is there anything I can get rid of? This is mine, which is nice to see. Yeah, it looks like everything is useful here, so I can't really sack any buildings, unfortunately.
Captain of Gondor.
I will still just besiege this out because it has towers, and I'd like to have another defensive fight where the Variags just throw an army at me. That'll just make it much easier to handle. I can't get those guys there in one turn. That's a little bit unfortunate. I don't have any other professional troops. I mean, I think this army... With, like, tower support, I think I can handle this army. The issue is just how many pikemen do they really have versus, like, my limited number of archers. That's the one scary thing. But wait, do I have a militia garrison here, too? I do. Okay, I'm fine there. I don't have to worry about Fanulond at all. I'll take some devastation damage, most likely. Did I build farms here? Yeah, I did. So I will take some devastation loss. But also, that's fine. Look at that. Long Gallon's making 4,000 gold a turn now. I love to see it. 5% population growth at 4,200 people. So very soon that should get to... Yeah, that should get up to 9,000 and maybe 20 turns if I had to guess. I could plug that into a calculator and test it out. Okay, now the question is, do I want to sally out and weaken this army on the field? Or just deal with them in the settlement? The advantage to the field would be I can snipe him and use my cavalry to their best advantage. I might have to do that. I do have a bodyguard here who I can use to kind of buckle down my front line. I think that's my best play here. And he doesn't have wargs or anything, so it's really just a bunch of infantry that I need to take out with my Pinnithgalen cavalry. So yeah, I'm not afraid of this at all. One cheesy tactic I could do is try to just snipe the general and then run away and defend in the settlement, but I don't think that's going to work that well. He is a proper general, so he's not going to be like a captain where I can just simply charge once and beat him. Okay, let's see, so I'm going to have a very tight front line. Sellswords will basically be the bulk of it alongside my captain's bodyguard. I'm going to kind of keep him kind of embedded in their retinue. That way he's just kept out of the combat for a little bit longer. And then I have some Black Vale archers, just keep them in here. Bandits to defend the flanks. I'm just going to box up and play super defensively. There's some Laminin clansmen. They will be the punch in this force that I need. Here, I'm just going to really box myself in here. Corsair archers, you can just stand right there. Corsair raiders, I don't know, maybe just buckle out that side. Go in there, and Laminin clansmen, I will use you to flank somewhere. Okay, now I could probably just start going directly in. What are these, Uruk Reavers? Okay, I don't want to charge them directly. Oh, they have Dunlending long spears. That's a little bit annoying. Long spears can do some damage. Let me just go in. I need to play aggressively here. I'll use the secondary unit to charge into their general while my armored unit goes straight through the front and deals with the archers. We gotta keep them away from these long spears. I'd love to just crush those raiders instantly. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Reavers. I'm gonna go for an early Reavers charge. They might not countercharge me, which would be huge. Yeah, that'll be some good damage. Okay, and pull out, lads. They're gonna take some damage here. Okay, I'm gonna rear charge with this unit. I'm just gonna work on this flank here. Come on. Because they do have the general's bodyguard isn't gonna be that easy to take care of. Oh, did they countercharge me? That's annoying. Okay. Alright, you know what? Come on, get out of there. I've lost, what, 4 cavalry? Killed 8%. Okay, I lost 10 there. Okay, that was not worth it. I need to learn my lesson. Don't charge Uruk-hai Reavers, ever. That is just a bad idea. Okay, I'm just gonna have to wait for them to go into melee, aren't I? Oh, the long spears are just gonna absolutely annihilate me. Here, shoot the long spears. You guys just keep the Reavers away from my melee forces. Can't even go into their archers yet. Vanguard are also a little bit tough to deal with. Okay, perfect. The archers are now more or less alone. That actually weakened them down to 95. If so, that was a good amount of damage. Not bad, not bad. Okay, they're going to send that unit to defend against me. I'm just going to countercharge them. I need to just get rid of them, like now. Okay, let's go ahead and charge. How much damage am I going to take? Not that bad, not that bad. I'm going to have Hirlowen deal with rear charging these Reavers. I'm not going to be able to kill that general for a little while. Oh no, they're charging right into him. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. You guys need to deal with... You guys need to save the general. What is going on with the sellswords? They got destroyed over there. Hey? Is it... I told them to charge Vanguard. Did they just get massacred by the pikemen? Alright, well, that's fine. And my archers are... Alright, this battle is not going as well as I thought it would. Let's ping pong onto these raiders. Ideally, I can save my general here. Now, guys, take out the archers. That charge did okay damage, not amazing. Okay, that's annoying. Vanguard are quite strong. At least I have a lot of reinforcements, so this army losing all of its men isn't like a big detriment to me. And most of the long spears are dead, which is nice. Start weakening up the Vanguard because they were just doing buku damage over here. Gets ping pong into these archers now. This unit is down to 112, not bad. The archers really can't do that much damage to me at this point. Okay, let's start flanking. These archers, I really don't care what you do. Okay, get away from the raiders. Charge into these 21 Reavers with a terrible charge. Let's just kill off the unit. Okay, these Penithgalen cavalry severely diminished, already down to 38. Go for the Vanguard again. I need to keep rear charging and not front charging. Alright, more Vanguard going down. Good to see. What's my general doing? He's still alive, but he's fighting a lot of Reavers here. At least the long spears are defeated.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Avoid them, avoid them. Here, you need to go for the archers again.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Okay, let's take care of these Reavers.
Half of our men.
Yeah, that's okay. Totally okay. Yes, that's good damage. It's just crazy that these Reavers have 200 orcs per battalion. I most likely will lose that other general that I have. I don't think he has any like hit point traits or anything yet. Okay, run away, get out of there. I still have a few odd units that are capable of chasing me down, which is annoying. Okay, hello? Guys? Please? Hey. That was the most unresponsive I've ever seen cavalry in this game. Yep, down to 25. You'll have to see it. Okay, let's just charge the raiders now, because this one free unit is intercepting me way too often. Okay, that's another unit of raiders defeated. I have 25 guys left. I need to save the general. Oh, this is annoying. Oh, there's so many archers. Maybe I just ignore the archers for now. I mean, like, the big thing is saving my general. That's the biggest thing, and killing their bodyguard would be huge too. I'm already losing units here. Okay, go for their bodyguard. They have 55 bodyguard left, and they're fighting my Laminin clansmen, who also got destroyed. Okay. So to keep ping-ponging onto these Uruk-hai Reavers. Come on, take out their general, please. More Reavers going down while this captain is not doing good. They're trying to recharge me with the Reavers now. Okay, you go for the bodyguards, you go for Reavers. Or my spearmen are losing to Uruk-hai Raiders. Let's save them now. Come on, please just kill that bodyguard. Getting a couple kills. Are you even still alive at this point? There he is. He's fighting bodyguards. Okay, maybe I just retreat him. Come on, 5 Uruks over here. God, even the archers are like, yeah, we're gonna go into melee now. I think I did manage to save him. He is safe. Still can't deal with the general though. Okay, come on, you guys have to be able to finish these 2 guys off. I need someone else to, like, intercept these Reavers. Oh, here Lewin's getting flanked by Uruk-hai archers in melee. Okay, you go deal with those Reavers. These bandits are dead, that's fine. Okay, I don't know where that general is, he's somewhere in there. Come on. Okay, they're starting to run away, which is huge. Oh, I have reinforcements still. Okay, perfect. You guys deploy up with the main line. Okay, you guys help me save these 5 poor spearmen. Oh, they're dead. They're so dead. Okay, where is that general? There he is. Get the bodyguard, please. Come on, please kill him. Yes! Oh, man. I'm so glad I have all these reinforcements on the way. Okay, I did lose all my spearmen over here. That's fine. Okay, you guys need to actually charge. Don't just stand there. Guys? Go into melee, please. Okay, here, Lewin, fall back. Okay, cool. They're routing. This is good.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Come on, go down, Uruk-hai archers. Come on. A few more charges. Okay, another unit's routing. I need to route this force now. 1 charge should do it. Getting countercharged here. I gotta make sure here Lewin does not die.
for the moment.
Okay, they're all routing. I'll chase them down. That should help me with the balance of power.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Rohan, why couldn't you just finish Isengard off? You had a full army. You had multiple armies and you just refused to attack them. I don't get it. Oh, jeez.
Behold how our cowardly...
Ah, finally it is over. I'm gonna chase them down for a second. Okay. Good. Get rid of them. I guess I'm at 96%. I don't need to keep doing this.
By the victory
Only 409 soldiers remain. Definitely a lot more than I had here. How many casualties did I heal then? Okay. 112 sellswords are coming back to the fight. That's good because they got massacred. 25 bandits. I'm getting back 41 Lambent clansmen. 16 Penithgalen cavalry and 17 for the bodyguard. Okay, I'll take those. 57 of my archers came back too. I barely even got to use their ammunition. They just got sent into melee so quickly. Yeah, I seem to never learn my lesson. I need to not charge axe infantry head on. My cavalry get annihilated when I do that. Alright, execute that force. That has thankfully weakened Isengard. I might just have to expand and take Durwath and if Rohan's not going to deal with this, then it might as well be mine. Wow, okay. I think that's it for this turn, right? Because I'm still going to besiege Toros. Most likely going to have to fight against Harad over here. Let's just do a little bit of scouting. Harn looks fine, not too many forces, that's good. Am I trying to get map information with Harad? Is that what I'm doing?
Yes.
I might as well. Will they do it? Nope, I'm not taking that.
Without question.
Alright, that's fine. I'll stay defensive here in Har Hunter for a few more turns. I do have some reinforcements that can come on down. I need to get the culture up before I can really push out again. It's going to be slow defensive pushes. I might as well take these guys though. I mean, do they really need to stay here? Okay, they do. They actually, at least those two units need to stay there. I'll bring those guys down to the south, replenish my forces. Okay, I'll end the turn. As I expected, Captain Mihal has joined the defense of Toros. Apparently there's actually 2 armies here, but only one is getting involved, which is nice, because if I had to fight all 3, that would be a bit rough. Not impossible for Denethor's army. Since I have not had another video this week, though, this shall be a longer than usual episode. Since I'm already around the 50-minute mark, this will be the last battle for today's episode. And I should be back in the swing of things coming into this next week. Okay, now unfortunately... Wait, I can just take the city! Oh, this is perfect! I can just get into the settlement. Okay, spearmen. All my spearmen, run forward. All my pikes, run forward. Oh, this is actually perfect. I can take the city and then defend the walls from the reinforcements? Easy. Okay, spears, charge into the marauders. Come on, grab them before they get into melee. The archers ideally shoot at the Baroon Raiders. Denethor, where are you? Go to the right, please. Okay, I am gonna need to be careful about these guys.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, if I'm gonna... Oh wait, are they going into melee? Oh, perfect. I don't even need to, like, flank around them that much. I can just go in. Okay, perfect. Archers, I don't really need much firing at the moment. Come on, spears, get in there. Oh, this is honestly so perfect. I mean, yeah, I don't get stakes or anything.
The enemy general flees like the
Already fleeing? You love to see it.
Break the spirit of his army.
Get rid of that ballistic crew. Don't let them fire at point blank. Perfect. Yes, right into the pikes. Oh, that is just beautiful.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, keep pushing forwards, guys. Keep pushing forwards. I need to capture this. I need to kill off this full army and take the city. And I need to stop the towers from firing. That's what my success is going to hinge on. Oh, they'll be able to come in through the other side of the city, won't they? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Spearmen, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Come on, get inside of the settlement, please. Come on, get in the city. Get in the city right now. I need to capture this gateway. Yeah, I'm getting a few men in there.
Our men have slain the enemy.
Awesome. Okay, there is the captain.
Flees like the coward he is. Press onward. Break the spirit of his army.
Okay, the reinforcements are arriving swiftly. Let's put these pikemen out here. While the rest of the army goes into the settlement. Gosh, they got here fast. Okay, everyone else needs to get in the settlement right now. Archers, get on the walls. They have a lot of Baroon Raiders and a lot of horsemen. Go for that one guy. Okay, guys. Please keep moving. The last thing I want is to get charged by nomad horsemen. Oh, at least they're gonna charge into my spears. Oh, look at the damage.
The battle is very much in our favor.
I'm gonna take a lot of archer fire from those Baroon Raiders. That's fine, I'm just gonna eat it. Come on, pikes, take out those nomad horses. So much easier this way than fighting them on the field. It looks like some of them are getting into the city, that's fine. Much rather fight them in the city than outside of it. How many horses did I just lose there? Okay, the annoying thing is going to be these towers might start firing at me from in the city. That's fine, though. Better to fight these guys in the streets than on the open field. Okay, I need to keep, start moving for that town square. Basically, I need to get to where they don't have towers. The archers, I'm content just to let them eat the fire here. Let them tank the arrows so that the pikemen don't have to. They will eventually run out of ammunition. And they're not going to get that many kills here. Some of them are able to fire, like, right at me, which is annoying. Someone's got to tank the damage, right? Oh, jeez, I'm getting flanked. Oh, that's bad. I was not facing the right way. I did not anticipate that. Did not check the minimap at all. Okay, this is annoying. They've taken the towers again. Okay, come on, spears. Spears, please deal with these guys. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna tank the tower fire. I have to. Come on. Okay, the nomad horses are dead. Still taking a lot of archer fire. There's still Baroon Raiders out here, which are also gonna try to fire at me. Okay, my pikemen have reached the marauders. They should rout very soon. Okay, that was their captain, not me. Still dealing with nomad horses. Pikes, I don't even know what to do with you guys. Pikemen, can you maybe kill them a little bit quicker? This is like your ideal match. This is the match made in heaven for you guys. Often you just gotta manually walk them through and they'll take care of the rest. The archers still taking a lot of that fire. This is fine though. More Bruin Raiders coming back. That's why I need to get to the town square so I can just kill everyone at the square. You start chasing. It's like some of the Bruin Raiders are out of ammo. Love to see it. I've heard they're running out of ammo like I thought. They can fire very quickly and basically exhaust their ammo supply. Like, I'm throwing javelins at my Gondor archers, that's fine. Anything to force them into melee. There's my cavalry. Okay, you guys go for the raiders. You guys get into the town square, please. Okay, cool. That's another unit taken care of. Put it on ×6 for a minute. Let these pikemen just fight off all the raiders. Totally fine. Well, even the steppe tribesmen are going into melee. This is good. Just some steppe archers. Come on, take them all out, please. Well, they're gonna go into the settlement now, running into my pike wall at the gates. We just wiped out both units there. So if you guys go for the steppe archers. And that's pretty much it, isn't it? That's the last of them. Okay, send these guys out. Who is still in the city? Some nomad axemen are out there, huh? Okay, I don't need to conquer the city. Steppe archers are now caught in melee. This is good.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, cavalry, if I could have you just charge. Excellent, the other captain is dead. They're still trying to fire my archers up on this wall, so I'm taking so much of their missile damage right now. Okay, just stay in melee. Just stay in melee. You guys are doing great. The Bruin Hunters aren't even trying to fight back. Easy damage. Very easy damage. So, what, I've got some steppe archers here by the gates. That's fine.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
And you guys fire at these. Okay, it looks like they're about to go into melee with the rest of my forces over here. Let's try to push them back a little bit. Well, just keep firing at them. These guys are armor piercing. I don't really want to take too much damage from them if I can help it. They're wavering. This is huge. Yeah, I think the combination here of archers, a rear charge, and them fighting my infantry is going to... Yep, there they go. There they go. Easy battle. Yeah, this went well. Them opening up the city gates for me was huge to allow me to play into their own defenses. Just capture every last nomad axeman. I do not want this army coming back. Easy fight. Honestly, I could have taken the third army if they joined too. I think I could have done it easily. Oh, that's a cheesy tactic. If they sally out with the city army, just take the gates. The city is yours. The battle is won. I will execute that force. And I think I'll just go ahead and occupy it. Another 1,000 gold per turn for owning that settlement is huge. Look at this Haradrim army. Okay, looks like they're going to go fight Dol Amroth, which is good. The Morannon has an armsman's guild. I will take that. The black gates that stand the watch over the withered land have been taken. Unyielding in their courage and determination, the attackers have crushed the defenders in their path. The invaders have passed into the Vale of Udun, driving before them the remnants of the host that opposed them. Although slowed by the choking fumes and the gloom that hides the reassuring rays of Anor, they now seem intent on marching further into the lands of shadow. No doubt they will need many more warriors if they hope to pass beyond the Eisen mouth or come against the Dark Lord himself and siege the gates of the Dark Tower. This victory, though just a prelude, has bolstered the spirits of the free people, rejoicing that the Lord of Deception may now know fear. For Sauron it is a warning the free people have power and valor still, and a will to resist him. He is not unassailable as he once supposed. Look at that income. I'm making almost 20,000 gold there, 10,000 gold. That's beautiful to see. Did I get a mission? Oh, I did. Take Toros for 2,000 gold. I am no longer the most advanced faction. That goes to Mordor, but Galambel, finally ready to upgrade. I am absolutely taking that. Tarnos got some farming done. That's nice. It's soon to upgrade also. Might as well just grab some public fountains. Ostathil got a Mason's Hall. I can take some land clearance now, since it's mostly my culture at this time, so I will. Might go into a barracks soon after. After all, replenishing the front lines is going to be vital in this campaign. Coming of age, Nemir, a new general in Calambel. Okay, good to see. I could probably send Angbor out somewhere. Although Nemir could also do the same. Where do I not have a general at this time? I think I do have generals everywhere. Maybe you shall go to the front lines. Okay, Harad, if you guys could just fight, that would be awesome instead of just watching each other. Okay, oh, okay, perfect. The Dulamroth have retaken Tolfalos, which is massive. Harad has 2 more armies now in the south, Captain Arslan and Captain Alatar. But that's hopefully okay. You have 3 armies. They're just sending wave after wave of trash my way. That's to be expected. I mean, as long as I have like custom tailored armies like what I did here with Denethor, I should be okay. Anything I can get rid of? It doesn't look like it. I bet these extra ports are really helping my income. Lon Gallen's making less income now as Yamathrast and Dol Amroth are being blockaded at the moment, so I do need to protect my economy by fighting back with the ships. I'll keep this army in the fort for now. Harad is really just steaming forth across here. I'd like to see Dol Amroth be a little more aggressive. I mean, I guess it's my duty to be the savior in the south. At this point, might as well just get some public growth here in the Osgiliath so I can upgrade them. Har Andros, ooh, great roads. Does that give me much money? Not really. I will just grab the Numenorian armor since I am going to be getting soldiers from these areas. It would be nice to have more places that can fully replenish my troops and fully equip them as well. Okay, Ethering, let's get some sheep farming. Keep working on the population there. Reinforcements are on the way. I have no idea if Dunland still has the One Ring. Come on, Rohan, just please take care of Isengard. Isengard's had a resurgence in this campaign. Do they still have the Foldberg? They do, so it really will come down to Hir-Luin taking Durwath and then probably taking the Foldberg to give that to Rohan and then probably taking the Eisenrun to give that to Rohan. I wish Rohan was not so weak. I'm having to save them in this campaign. Well, I have 30,000 gold to spend on military. Looks like I could get some Blackroot Vale archers. Those guys could be useful against Harad. They do have a high armor stat, which is nice. I could get more Lebanon Marines. Honestly, they're decent against Harad too, just because they can throw javelins into like the lightly armored pikemen and spearmen, and they'll trade very well there, while also being defensive against the Haradrim cavalry. Okay, this is good. I'll put you in Ostathil. And it looks like I'll have to fight a bunch of Mordor forces in the next episode. Balaknar Sunfire. Thankfully, it's just the Nazgul and some weak orc band, but they are replenished by even more weak orc units. So really, if I can just kill the Nazgul, that army is as good as dead. So that will be it for this episode, and until the next one, my friends, farewell.